Hello, book lovers, and welcome to Book Talk Radio Club. My name is Claire Perkins, and today I'm talking to author Christine Cazes. Christine lives with her husband and her two dogs, a wire fox terrier and a Bichon Frise, in Thornwood, Westchester County, New York. A teacher for more than 20 years, she continues to instruct elementary school children in reading and writing for the Mount Pleasant Central School District. Her award-winning and magical children's books include Pumpkin, Jem's Gift, and She Never Asked for Wings. Hi Christine, first of all welcome and thank you for coming on Book Talk Radio Club.
Hi, how are you, Claire?
I'm
good to speak with you.
Thank you. Christine, let's go through your three books, starting off with Pumpkin, which was published in 2017. Would you like to give Book Talk Radio Club's listeners a brief synopsis of the book?
Sure. Well, Pumpkin actually represents the life cycle of a young pumpkin who desires to be selected for the Halloween Harvest Fair. He hopes to be chosen as the very best pumpkin at the fair. To his surprise, he wins first place. And the pumpkin magically transforms into a magnificent jack-o'-lantern. He enjoys all the festivities and he can't wait for the party to continue the next evening, but his friends explain to him Halloween is over. And he's disappointed and begins to wither. Yet, his best friend, Wren, decides to take one of his seeds and drop it over the eastern orchard of West Orchard. And Pumpkin cries out in delight, I'm home. So basically, it is kind of a life cycle story.
It's also a story of friendship and encouragement, isn't it?
Yes. Throughout the story, friendship and encouragement is stressed. In fact, Pumpkin's young friends watch him grow from a seedling, and they keep encouraging him that with Mother Nature's help, he'll become the best pumpkin in the patch. Wren truly shows her friendship when she decides to return his seed to home, because there is no place like home.
Oh, that's lovely. Jem's Gift is a story about a little squirrel family living in the orchard of West Orchard. Tell me more.
Jem's Gift actually captures the first year of the life for a young squirrel named Jem. He's born during a fierce spring hailstorm. He enjoys summer as he attempts to eat seeds out of the bird feeder. Fall comes along and he hides his acorns from his cousins. Then a hard winter arrives and Jem learns that love from his parents, a grand oak tree, and a star is truly a gift. But love is the gift.
Oh, I love squirrels and this book really appealed to me. What was the inspiration for writing about a squirrel family?
Well, Jem's Gift was inspired partly from a story that my grandmother told me. It was about her little girl who woke up in the middle of the night. She was delirious with a high temperature. And without anyone knowing, she ventured out on a cold night in her pajamas and bare feet. Well, fortunately, her parents discovered that she was gone and found her rather quickly. In fact, I took it as being that love led them to her. Mm-hmm. So I created Jem, who lost his way during a terrible snowstorm, but he was saved by the grand oak tree that he unknowingly had planted. And he was also saved by his parents and the star of West Orchard.
Oh, it's lovely. There's such warmth in your writing. And as I said in my introduction, to me your books are magical. They're all set in West Orchard, aren't they? Where is West Orchard and why this particular place?
Well, West Orchard, it's a magical land that I created. It's that beautiful place in the imagination. So Pumpkin takes place in the eastern orchard of West Orchard, Jem's Gift in the northern orchard, and She Never Asked for Wings in the southern orchard of West Orchard. So basically, West Orchard is a beautiful land that overcomes all natural disasters that nature sets forth. It cherishes the life cycle. It flourishes after hail or snowstorms. Sunsets and sunrises explode with beauty. Animals that live in West Orchard feel deep love. They experience joy and hardships, but they overcome their hardships with the help of friends and their determination, hope, and their desire to succeed.
Oh, it sounds like a little piece of heaven.
Yeah, in a way.
Your third book, published last summer, She Never Asked for Wings, is just beautiful. The story of a swan family. However, one of the cygnets isn't like the others, is she? But she does have a wonderful gift. What makes her different, and what is her special gift?
Well, in this story, She Never Asked for Wings. Cal is the little swan who didn't have the wings, and Cal's egg was laid when a star flickered on, flickered off, flickered bright, and flickered dim. Pen, the mother, knew that this cygnet would be special. So Cal was, after she hatched, Cal was smaller than her brothers, and she was shy. And then one day, her mother discovered that she had no wings, yet she had a beautiful voice. And Cal's music brought everyone together. So the community gathered together to build her wings. She was hesitant at first, thus the title, She Never Asked for Wings. Yet she accepted them, and they allowed her to soar through the sky until a gust of wind ripped them from her back. But Bo, her beloved friend, rescued her, and together they flew toward that flickering star. You see, an angel receives its wings when a star flickers. So, Cal is the angel swan who magically receives her wings. She can now fly, and she is now able to be free and to protect, guide, and encourage everyone.
Oh, that's lovely. So what age group are your books aimed at?
Well, I would say young children ages 3 and 4 can enjoy the really beautiful illustrations as they turn the pages. And then children 5, 6, and 7 can enjoy the books as read-alouds as they focus on listening to the words and looking at the pictures. But then children 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 can enjoy reading and discussing the messages behind my books.
Ah, that's nice. You work as a certified literacy specialist teaching children ages 5 to 10 reading and writing strategies. Okay, pardon my ignorance, but I have to ask, what is a reading strategy? When I was at school, admittedly a very long time ago, we were told to sit down, be quiet and read.
Yeah, so did I. But actually, we teach reading strategies to children to help them decode words, read with fluency, and comprehend the text. So those are the big 3 areas. So they learn the strategy of chunking words into syllables and applying phonics to help them decode words. And then reading smoothly with intonation is a strategy to promote fluency, which actually heightens comprehension. The more you read with expression, the better able you'll be able to understand the story. And there are also many strategies to help students better understand a story. There's visualizing the words, helps students put a picture in their minds. There's predicting what will happen next, or questioning strategies, asking questions while you read, which encourage students to think about the story. So a lot of those strategies are like stopping, thinking, discussing after each paragraph or a page is a strategy that turns a student into an active reader.
Do the children get to read your books, and if so, what's their reaction to them?
Well, yeah, I've been invited to several of the classrooms to read my books as a read aloud, and they really love it. And then when I'm sitting at the table with some of my students, they'll say to me, and you're an author, and so that means that my teacher is an author. And like, wow, so it's really cute. It's very sweet. So the students love to ask me questions, and sometimes they send me ideas for their own stories, which is adorable, and it's inspiring. So right now I'm thinking of writing some lesson plans to go along with my books.
That's a good idea. Good idea. As an award-winning author, what advice would you give to someone that wants to write children's books?
Well, I try to keep my books real. I try to capture real, true emotions. Since my stories are about animals, I research the animals to capture their habitats and true behaviors. I would also encourage anyone who wants to write a children's book to find a good illustrator, because wonderful illustrations bring those words to life.
Absolutely. If one is an avid reader in childhood, there's always one book that captures the imagination, isn't there? Which book and author was it for you, and did they inspire you to write your books?
Yeah, well, my father had a set of books on his bookshelf, and They were entitled My Bookhouse Books, and they were dated 1922, actually. They were given to him as a birthday gift, the day that he was born. And there were 6 books altogether that included stories and poems and myths. And one story that I loved and would read over and over again was entitled Rose Red and Snow White. So I loved fairy tales. I also enjoyed Hans Christian Andersen's stories. I especially loved his story, The Ugly Duckling.
Mm-hmm. Your stories
I thought it was inspiring.
Your stories are captivating and obviously speak to children, and the illustrations are just beautiful. Did you illustrate the books yourself, or did you hire someone to do them for you?
My books are published by SBPRA, Strategic Book Publishing Rights Agency, and then they introduced me to CalPart Illustrations. So I've thoroughly enjoyed working with KJ and her team, and they're located in India. So all of our interactions have been through the internet. So it makes it very interesting. I still to this day have no idea what she looks like. But, we talk back and forth, and
sure.
She sends me pictures, and I send her what I want, and it seems to work.
Yeah, the illustrations are they're magical. They really are.
Yeah.
You've won awards for your books and also received wonderful feedback for them, including important and beautiful story with nice illustrations and a great addition to a child's library collection. Also an inspiring story of hope, creativity and friendship. Tell me, Christine, is it the awards and feedback or the sales that motivate you to write your lovely books?
Well, Pumpkin actually sat in a file for 12 years.
Really? Wow.
Yes. Until one day my students asked me to read it to them. And it had no pictures. It was just a script. And they really loved it. And they said, well, why don't you get it published? And I guess that was the beginning, because now every time I'm finished with a book and I'll read it to them, they'll say, well, so what's your next story? And I'm like, listen, I just got this one out. What do you want from me? But they asked me, what's your next book? So I have to say that the children keep me motivated, and I love to share. So the awards and the sales are great outcomes that let me know that I'm reaching people. And I want to keep reaching more people just to share my stories.
So I'm going to do the same as your students now. What's next on the writing front?
Okay, well, currently I'm working with my illustrator on my next book entitled The Caribou King. So this story is located in the western orchard of West Orchard, and it's a little different from my other stories, yet the star of West Orchard continues to play an important role. It's about a family of reindeer and a magical touch that transforms their world.
Oh, I'm looking forward to reading that. Lastly, where can readers purchase Pumpkin, Gem's Gift and She Never Asked for Wings?
Yeah, Pumpkins, Gem Gifts, and She Never Asked for Wings can be purchased on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and other online retailers procured through the publisher.
Wonderful. All right, well, thank you, Christine. That was great. Please come back on Book Talk Radio Club. I'd love to chat with you and hear more. In the meantime, good luck for the future, and thank you, everyone, for listening to Book Talk Radio Club. Thanks very much, Christine.
Thank you.